Hey, this is Kirk Vandrup from Metal Church, and you're watching CMS TV.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming? Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Ow!
And a happy Wednesday to you all. Hey, Chris, how are you?
What is up, sir? How are we?
Well, I'm excited. Tomorrow's my Friday.
Oh, that's good.
Friday
What
we
is-
have off because it is Good Friday.
That makes it
And
good being off. I mean, I'm
for-
sorry, it's a religious day or some shit, right?
Come on, dude. Easter Sunday's coming up.
What
It's not-
is Good Friday's the day Jesus got the rock pushed in front of him, and Easter's the day that he pushed it back?
resurrected? Yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, great.
Dude, if we're gonna be like that, we're gonna say goodnight right now. What are you doing, man?
The storm that's coming over my head. You thought it was just weather. No, it was just my anti-religion
man.
coming out.
A tad bit blasphemy before we even start the show here. I'm not saying shit, dude. You know, because everything keeps going. I had to get my car fixed on Friday again,
Right.
and then yesterday my wife goes, "We don't have any hot water." So what do you
boy.
mean we don't have any fucking hot water? What do you want me to do about it? And so she's like getting buckets and like heating it up and trying to take a shower that way. I'm like, get the hell out of here with this
You're
nonsense.
like, honey, this is the stove.
Yeah, take a cold shower and be happy about it.
Ugh, yeah.
Sit and
Right.
bitch about it. So now, yeah, what do I know about a hot water tank, dude? I didn't even know what it was until today. And so I'm like searching around and I see, okay, in the garage, there's two things. One looks like electric something or other, and the other thing looks like a tank with water on it. It says water, so I'm assuming that's a hot water tank.
Sure.
And so I call our
So
buddy
you don't have the
Charlie.
big old round white thing anymore?
It is. That's what it is.
Is it?
But I've never seen one. What the hell? I've always rented a home before.
Right. Okay.
So if I didn't have something stopped working, I just called somebody else to come fix it.
Sure.
And so
You can
today,
do that now, except for it'll cost you $300.
well, that's a big problem. I asked somebody this morning, I said, how much does a new hot water tank cost? They're like, about 600.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, then we're going to be cold for a while. I care. It doesn't affect me all that much.
Well, from what you told me, it's just the pilot light being out, which
Supposedly, I don't know dick about anything, dude. I'm retarded when it comes. Like I'm lucky. I said it before. I'm lucky to pump gas in my car. I don't know anything about anything.
I'll tell you how to start it. Not that I'm advising you to do it.
Well, that's just it.
There's probably a little knob on the front, on the bottom, that you turn and it lights kind of like a grill.
There's a like a knob and then a red knob and then there's like an igniter switch.
Yeah. And that's how you do it. But look, as a burn victim, I'm going to tell you, as easy as I know that is, and as many times as I've dropped $150 to somebody to come and relight it, I am petrified of blowing up my fucking house. Yeah, being face down in it when it explodes. No.
Habu says try to relight. Well, I'm not going to try to relight. I don't know anything about this thing. I'm going to light the whole damn house on fire.
That's, you know what? Pay the $100. Get a furnace guy over.
Well, so it just so happens though that our friend Charlie from Charlie's Auto Repair in Lakewood, who fixed my car on Friday, and like 2 weeks before that, and before that, and before that, and got me unstuck from the mud before that.
Right.
Also rents out apartments.
Okay. Oh, wow. All right.
And so he is used to dealing with furnaces and hot water tanks and that kind of stuff. And so I called him today and I was like, dude, okay, we're going to FaceTime in the garage.
Right.
And so you're going to walk me through this shit so I don't blow up the house and everything else. He's like, dude, you're going to have to like get on your hands and knees and be a little bit more agile than you are.
Yeah. He's
like, so I'll just come over after work today and fix it.
Dude, have you thought about giving Charlie a room in your house at this point?
Yeah. I feel like I have to put Charlie on salary, dude.
Put another mailbox out front that says Kalani on it. Yeah. That's funny.
I feel like he should get a weekly paycheck from me.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, he's getting one pretty much anyways, as it is. So, I mean, I don't know anything about relighting a damn...
There you go, Seth.
What?
I mean, why isn't that going up? There it goes. I just left my mother-in-law's and I had to light her water heater. If I can do it, you can too, Seth.
Look, I'm sure I can, but I don't want to run the risk of killing everybody, including my dog and my cats. And
I'm not gonna lie, man. That is one appliance. There's 2 appliances in my house that I just will not even take a chance on. That one, and I have a gas stove, and I will not fuck with the gas stove. There's something about the gas I want nothing to do with. Now, maybe it is because I got blown up by a gas furnace, and I have that in my head. But, yeah, I will not be taking that chance to do it twice. That is one experience I can take for once and once only.
Tom, I'm not taking that chance either. I don't want to end up like Chris. Like, yes, I already missing a leg, and we got gigantor balls, and I'm going to be what, like... burn too. I think I'll let Chris have his deal and I'll have mine.
And you got more ball skin there now to fucking get burned.
And Brian has some good advice. He says, let Charlie check on my balls. He fixes everything else.
Well, there is that. Wouldn't that fuck you up if you did have him? He's like, oh yeah, well clearly what you need to do is is he's like, mix in 2 tablets of whatever, vitamin D, and you'll be fine in 2 days.
All I need from him is like maybe he could do like duct tape and some whatever he fixes cars with, and just strap him up and like
some WD-40 on your dick,
a little welder or something like that. And just
you see you there with the fucking blue and yellow can spraying it on your balls.
Right, you can take care of all of it. And then it's irritating me a little bit because I sent my wife a text, right?
Yeah.
And like before this, I had like a mattress kind of in front of the doors where the hot water tank and the air conditioning unit is.
Sure.
And behind the doors is that, and then in front of the doors I had a mattress. So when I pulled into the garage, I didn't run the car into the back of the garage.
Okay.
And so it's a fucking heavy ass mattress thing, dude.
Sure.
And so I'm out there with gigantor balls, one leg, with a prosthetic that doesn't fit me. I'm getting all this stuff. I'm moving boxes. I'm moving this fucking mattress with, this king size fucking thing.
Right.
And I'm struggling, man. Because, I'm not exactly, I'm handicapped, dude. What do you want? It is what it is.
Yeah.
And I sent my wife a message saying, I've been trying to fix this water for the past hour. Charlie's going to come over tonight and take care of it. Okay. Oh, thank God, Charlie. Thank Charlie for me. Dude, how about your fat fucking crippled husband who's just outside for an hour in the garage trying to fix it? Why don't you thank me a little bit?
Because you didn't solve the problem.
I solved the problem. If it wasn't for you calling him, he ain't coming over to fix it.
Look at your screen right now. If you're tired of the hide-and-seek games with big tech, where links disappear and episodes get throttled, I've got the fix. I'm Chris Aiken, and it's time for me to show you how to take back your access to the Classic Metal Show, the Seth Williams Show, and Chris Aiken Presents. Pick up your phone, go to the App Store or Google Play, and download the Locals app. It is 100% free. Once you're in, just search for the CMS Network. You're going to see everything. Every interview, every unfiltered rant, every deep dive music discussion, every uncensored news article we put up, all in one centralized, uncensored hub. No more chasing links across 5 different socials. This is our home. But if you really want the keys to the kingdom, look for that VIP upgrade. For just $4.99 a month, you're cutting out the commercials, getting the advanced drops before anyone else, and accessing bonus episodes that are way too heavy, dirty, or we just don't want to share with the free public. For the price of a cheap beer, you're supporting independent, unapologetic media. Download the Locals app today. Get some CMS wherever you are. And if you're a real one, join the VIP squad at classicmetalshow.locals.com. The Classic Metal Show and the CMS Network. It's uncensored. It's unapologetic. We will see you there. You didn't fix it, my friend. Therefore, you're fucking useless.
Oh my God!
I'm using wife logic here. You're useless now.
Okay, who is out there in the garage who said, "I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try something. I'm going to FaceTime somebody. We're going to try to figure this out and get it so when she gets home, there's hot water." Me.
Did it get done?
No, but
Useless.
I arranged for the appointment for him to come over now.
Anybody could have done that.
All right.
Dude, you can't look. Forget all the handicap talk. You're trying to decipher what is truly the biggest mystery in the world, which is wives.
The wife. Yeah.
You're never going to figure that out. There's much more chance of you figuring out that water heater than you is figuring out your wife. Come on.
I almost wanted to say screw it. I'm going to risk blowing up the house. Because if I blow up the house, at least I'm going to be gone. She can't bitch about that.
You hope you're going to be gone.
And then 2, if I fix it, then she's going to have to acknowledge the fact that I'm like a man.
Well, she won't do that. Let's not get carried away.
So, I had this whole plan in my head that she was going to come home and be so happy that, that I fixed the water and everything's great. And, I don't know, maybe she would squeeze some ball juice out, do something. I was actually going to be considered like the man of the house and she'd be happy with me. No. So that's not going to happen.
Charlie might as well come in with his pants around his ankles. All right, it's fixed.
Why would you say that?
Well, she's looking to give it to somebody. Might as well be the one that did the work.
You're not just a dumb photographer, Tom, but I'm not good at stuff. And you're a fantastic photographer, but I'm not good at anything.
I'm not on this one. I'm with you. Normally I'm real willing to fight with you tooth and nail about this kind of shit, but yeah, I don't fuck with it either, man. I'm scared to death of anything blowing up. I really am. So
people are just terrible, man. Just have Charlie show your wife. I don't want him anywhere near her. Just fix the damn thing. I'll bet him some money if I have any. Whatever I have left in my bank account.
Unfortunately, Seth, now you're feeling the results of doing a show with me. Because the people I attract, they have a different attitude.
I get it.
Oh,
I had
too
people
funny.
like calling me this morning because I talked about it on the show with Jake.
Yeah.
And Jake has no idea what's that. But then he's telling me that I could actually blow up the house.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it can't be that way. They can't design something that would just make the house blow up.
Sure you can. It's a gas line and a flame. It's the gas line that runs into your house. If it catches wrong, if it blows back into the line instead of having the cutoff, it'll blow everything that's in that gas line up, which is basically your whole entire house.
Like, I have a whole list of shit that's wrong with this house. I'm just fix everything while he's here.
Like I said, have him move in.
But people are calling up saying, yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't want to fuck this up, dude.
No, it's one of the most simple ones in the entire house to do because usually 99.99% of the time it is literally you just turn that little click thing and push the button and it lights back up. But people are scared of it. I'm scared of it. I'll be the first one to openly admit it. I never do it. You want to talk about the easiest gig these furnace guys have? It's when they get a call saying that the pilot light's out on the fucking water heater. You know they love that because they come in, they touch it for 10 seconds, and they leave after jacking you for $179 or whatever.
He said it could be a wire that's attached to a gold wire. I don't know anything, dude.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about
Tom
the
says
wire.
it's total bullshit. I don't even know what he's talking about. What's total bullshit? That I'm retarded? I really don't know how to do stuff. I cannot fix stuff around my house. I've never been able to.
There's Google, but then again, Google doesn't help you if you get fucking burned.
I mean, a YouTube video. I mean, I guess I could look up a YouTube video, but what's it?
Yeah. And again, if it blows up, how is that going to be helpful? You know? I'm with you, man. I wouldn't fuck with it. I'd leave it alone.
But like my dishwasher's screwed, so I'm going to ask him about that too while he's here.
Yeah, might as well. What's wrong
So
with
then,
it? Nothing.
Yeah, nice. That was good. So my wife last night thought that it might be like a breaker because we didn't know if it was an electric water tank. I don't know if it is an electric water tank.
Right.
And so I see her in the garage and she's just flipping breakers back and forth. I don't know if half the shit upstairs works or not. There's breakers that she's just
You know that electric tank that also uses gas.
Yeah. Does it? Is there an electric tank that uses gas?
I do not believe so, no.
Could it be a dual
I
one?
think it's like a stove. It's one or the other.
No.
But
Dude,
maybe
that's
you have
what I'm
a
saying. I don't know about stuff.
Maybe you have a gas switch in there. Who knows?
Like, why don't they make it easier? Why don't they just have a button that says pilot, and you push the button, the pilot light goes on?
Because then all the people that repair that shit will lose money. You don't think they're all in cahoots?
Well, that's why I'm happy that Charlie's coming over because I know Charlie wouldn't like say, "Hey, yeah, you just need a new one."
Dude, home repair in general is one of those things that if you're super wealthy, you don't worry about it. But those regular folks like us, we all got to have a guy. Like, there's a guy for everything.
Oh, yeah,
Like I'm a tech guy. So for a lot of my friends, I'm their tech guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And vice versa. I have a tire guy. I have a car guy. I have a home repair guy or like a service guy.
Yeah.
We all have guys because none of us can afford to actually take care of all this bullshit that we have to take care of. It's just the nature of it.
If my computer went down, the first guy I'm calling is you, dude.
Yeah. Well, just like your car. Every time your car goes down, it ain't like you go shopping.
Right.
You're like Charlie Kalani. Bink. You know,
I mean,
line one.
I found out since Tom is a great photographer that if I need photography done, photographs of the family or whatever, Tom's the one I call.
He's a photo guy.
You're right. Everybody has a guy, dude.
Yeah, and when your daughter needed graduation photos, I'm assuming Tom took them.
Tom was great. Did a great job.
Yeah, that's what I mean. By the way, how's your daughter doing anyway? You haven't said 2 words about her in months. She all right?
Because she's fucking psychotic, dude.
Well, she's
she's doing really good. We're very proud of her. She's doing well in school. I mean, she's taking some really hard hitting classes like Beatles and poetry and stuff. And
Beatles? That's a class?
Yes, it is, dude. It's actual class. I'm sitting there going, if I went to college like she did, I would have loved that shit. I would have gone twice.
In 1963, John Lennon penned Love, Love Me Do. That'll be on the final.
She said they're at the White Album now. And I'm like, okay. Like, this is
How
an
does
actual
that even
course.
work? How is that a fucking course?
It's a course, dude. I swear to God.
What does that qualify you to do?
I don't know. But it's
Go
a
on
course.
Jeopardy?
You get credit for it. So good for her.
That's great.
But yeah, she's doing good. She's got a boyfriend and she's doing well with that. And so
Sure.
she actually is starting her job at Kings Island this week.
All right. God, they're already open? I guess it
Training
is April.
starts on Friday. Yeah, it's April. So
I guess it is April. Yeah. Did
you
she pick
working
a
at Kings
major?
Island?
Is her major Taylor Swift?
Yeah. Yeah. I told her, what's your course next year, Elvis? I'm like, what are you doing? Like, this is the greatest college ever.
How many band classes do they offer? Do you know?
I don't know. I
I
mean,
would love to know. I mean, is there, hey, I want to do U2 or I want to do the Springsteen class or
when I went to
whatever.
Cleveland State for a while, I took rock and roll history.
The closest we had to anything like that when I was in college, of course, that was pretty much when history was still being written because I'm so fucking old, but was like the stuff I did take, which was the biblical classes. I had to take, I took biblical studies. That was as close to anything cool. I would have, are you kidding me? I would have been in Beatles class all day long. That would have been great.
The reason I stopped going to like Cleveland State though is that I could take rock and roll history, but they wanted me to take as part of the curriculum. Okay, I had to take Black Studies. I said, well, I'm not using this for my career path.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not racist, but I have no need or desire to take Black Studies. If it was just a thing that was offered that I could take, fine. But a mandatory part of my curriculum, I said, no, thank you.
And what is exactly involved in Black Studies? The assassination of Martin Luther King?
I don't know. I didn't take the class.
The peanut guy? What's his name? George Washington Carver?
Carver?
Maybe?
Yeah,
what?
Again, I'm not racist. I just didn't. What am I going to need it for? I didn't want to take that class.
You should
So
have
you're
said,
not going to make
where's
something
my white
mandatory
studies
like that.
class? How come I can't take white studies?
Well, I guarantee you there's not even a course offered
I
like that.
guarantee you, no. They throw you out of the course throw you out of college for even trying to get that in.
Right.
I love the fact that they have a Beatles course. Yeah, I majored in the Beatles with a minor in wings.
I wish I was joking too, man.
Got a
Her grandparents-
PhD in Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson songs.
Her grandparents who spent a lot of money are very much questioning that class too.
Yeah, I'll bet you anybody that's paying for her courses right now is probably like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Beatles. But yeah, she does her her mandatory stuff for her major too. So
Sure. Yeah, you know what though, dude? And this is all the way back to when I was in college. I hated taking classes that were just waste of time. I hated that. Like I had to take we had to take a sports elective. Now I had already been out of high school like 15 years or something. So I didn't really want to take a sports elective, and I ended up taking like intro to tennis or something. I don't even know that I own a tennis racket anymore. Why did I take intro to fucking tennis?
yeah.
But you had to have it. If you didn't have it, you were just not getting what you were supposed. You weren't getting your diploma. If you
I
didn't
was
have tennis.
I was on the tennis team in middle school.
Oh
I
yeah,
actually made the playing dealer for winning a tournament.
dude. We should go out and play tennis now and just show how two guys that used to play tennis how fucking bad we suck.
Look at us play tennis today. Holy shit.
We'd be out there looking like fools at pickleball, let alone real tennis. Both of us, neither one of us could run. So
Run. We're not running anywhere.
It'd be like hit the ball just a little away from you. All right.
Fuck it.
Me and you both have our pockets stuffed with the balls so that
Yeah.
we don't have to go get them.
Go get more.
All right, that one's over there.
Fuck it. Let's go to the snack bar.
Exactly. Where's the drinks at this? That's why I like golf better. You can just take a cooler with you on the
And a
on the
cart.
fairway.
Yeah. I never understood those assholes that, sorry if there are people like that listening, who wanted to walk the golf course. Like,
Yeah,
I was a
dumb.
caddy as a kid, dude.
Me too. Sucks.
So I'm dragging some rich dude's golf bag all over the place. I'm like, do you understand they have carts? I'll drive your fucking cart around for you. How about this? You walk, I'll drive the cart, meet you the hole.
Exactly. I'll go up there and I'll get the right club out and I'll get you a good angle set up by the time you get here.
By the time you walk your ass up there, I'll be there, ready to go.
Yeah, I never understood the walk in the golf, especially in the dead of summer. Like, you know, I caddied, and I'm sure you can relate to this. Caddying in June or May, way better than caddying in August.
July or August, oh yeah, dude.
Nothing sucks worse than around August 15th when you get some asshole and he does 18 and he goes, I think I'm going to do 18 more. Are you in? And you're like, and what are you going to do? Say no? Because if you say no, then you're never going to caddy for him again. And he's not going to tip you. He's going to tip the guy that replaces you.
Yep.
So you get fucked twice. Yeah, I hated caddying, man. It was one of the worst jobs I ever did. I hated it.
Yeah, me too. I got fired because I was not supposed to be driving a golf cart, but I wanted to park it over somewhere.
Sure.
And so I got behind the wheel of this golf cart, and I lost control, and I hit the Golf Pro's brand new Acura. And then I tried to like get out of it, like I didn't, like nobody saw me, so I left work, and I was sitting by the bus stop, and apparently they had cameras, and so they came and got me. And said, we have you on camera. I was like, fuck.
When I think I was a junior in high school, my friend John, he worked at the golf course and he had one of those universal golf keys.
Yeah.
And we used to go out to the golf course. There was a golf course on State Route 43, right as you got into Kent. It's not there anymore, but it used to be right there, right almost across the street from the, what is that, Kent Roosevelt High School or whatever.
All right.
There was a big golf course. We used to go out there and I would steal booze from my dad's. My dad had like a booze cabinet and I would steal like vodka or whiskey or whatever. And we would go out there. We would get fucked up, like four of us. And then he would take this golf cart and we would just steal all the golf carts and put them in the lake. We would just right into the water and shit. So bad.
Trivial new golf course.
Did he? Not that one, I hope.
But it was on Route 43. It was right by close to Jog Lake.
That's, I don't know. In Aurora? I know where that one is. Was it in Aurora?
Yeah, I think it's gone now. We put like shopping shit up there now. But
yeah, I know where that one was. Now this was no, dude, I must have, no kidding, I probably put 10 different golf carts into the lake over the years because I kept doing it. I was like, till somebody catches me, I'm gonna keep doing it because it was fun.
I was a caddy at Acacia Country Club right across from Beechwood Mall.
Okay. Yeah,
now it's just a bunch of land.
I forget what the name of the place was, but it was in Walton Hills. I don't even know if it's still there or not anymore, but it was in Walton Hills. My dad used to golf there, so I had to be nice. You know, I had to play right because my dad was like a golfer there on weekends, like he was a member.
Yeah.
So I had to like not act like an asshole. You know, and that sucked too because that was kind of his like beat his chest moment was, oh, that's my son caddying here at the golf. You know, it's like, thanks a lot, Dad, for this shit job. Appreciate it.
I will say though, dude, at the same time, as much as it was a shit job as it was, one of the things I loved about it though was, man, when it was a nice cool day.
Oh yeah.
It was fun just being out there because it was just relaxing, not a high stress job.
It depends on the golfer though.
Yeah, some
because you can if you get an asshole, every step is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Do you ever have one of those guys that's like I used to call them fast walkers, the guys that are almost sprinting when they're walking?
Oh, yeah.
Like our friend Matt Wardlaw is a fast walker. I don't know if you've ever gone anywhere with him.
No,
but he's like, you know, and I'm not a fast walker. You know, I got short legs, and if you get out there with a fast walker, the whole time they're like, keep up, son. Keep up, son. It's like, blow me, Dad. Blow me. It's like, fuck you.
And there's Brian with the Seth needs a caddy for his balls.
Step back into time and flip into fun at Pinball PA, the ultimate arcade and museum where classic games come alive. Located off Broadhead Road in the Hopewell Shopping Center, Pinball PA invites you to play with 400 pinball machines and video games, from rare gems to your all-time favorites like Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Asteroids, Frogger, and the latest pinball hits. Perfect for families, friends, field trips, birthdays, and gamers of all ages, Pinball PA is open Tuesdays through Sundays with unlimited play for one low price. No quarters needed. Learn more at pinballpa.com.
And thank you very much.
Sounds like you need a cart, too.
That would be better. Dude, I'll tell you what, man. I've been taking this scooter every day in and out of work.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's not getting... I feel like it's getting better. I mean, I can sleep on my side now for once.
Right.
Which I haven't been able to do in a month.
Sure.
Over a month. But still, man, it ain't as good as I would like it to be at this point.
Right. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's not going to be until your balls fit between your legs again. It's still got to be like sleeping with a bowling ball.
It's not that
Well, it
bad.
was.
It's not as bad as it was.
Yeah.
It was. So we were less than 2 hours away, I believe, unless things have changed from the launch of Artemis 2.
Yeah, you're going to have to, dude, this is how clueless I am. I asked you for a topic this morning, and you told me what it was. And I looked it up for like 1/10 of a second. I was like, Seth will know. I had not heard word one. Now, tell me, is this a NASA thing, or is this
I believe
Elon Musk thing, or what?
It's a NASA deal.
It's not Elon.
Well, it's, we should be proud of our country again, kind of thing. And but there's like going to be 2 more Artemises, but this one is just a test run.
Okay.
To fly around the moon and come back to see if it's possible to send one of the Artemis 3 or Artemis 4 up and land on the moon.
Are there people on this thing today?
Yeah. Canadian first black guy, I think, is the pilot.
Are you secretly hoping for a blow up?
Well, I mean, it's a black guy driving, probably stole the rocket.
Stop. Jesus Christ.
What? That was terrible. A racist would say. Terrible. But I'm excited to see it. But what's fucked up in my mind about this whole thing is, it's a test run. We're going to go up there and we're going to drive around the moon and then come back. And then so eventually we can land on it. Well, I thought in 1969 we landed on the fucking moon.
Yeah.
So our technology has gotten worse over the last 40 years or whatever.
Yeah, really.
Landed on the moon.
Dude, I'm telling you, I never doubted the whole moon landing thing until about the last 5 years. And now it just seems like it's almost too obvious, but I just don't want to believe, I just don't want to be blatant conspiracy theorist. But this is one I think I can get behind. I just don't see it. And this, what you just mentioned, is a perfect example of it. We allegedly, we've all seen the movie Apollo 13, where they built a breathing apparatus out of duct tape and socks and a square thing that they taped over a round hole and all this other bullshit. We're expected to believe that, and then 55 years later, where we've got more power than the original computers did on the rocket, right here in our hand, and you're telling me that they can't figure it out. Come on.
It makes no sense to me, dude, because I'm sitting there thinking, we have to do a test run of a rocket to fly around the moon and come back before we figure out whether we can go land on it. You already did, supposedly, in theory.
We did. And I'm going to speak to both Scooby and Jackal and anybody else that wants to crack in on here, but that this is a conspiracy theory that I got from Eric Ferentinos. Maybe it is, but who says he's wrong? I saw Capricorn 1 just the same as you guys did. If you didn't choose to believe it, that's fine. I didn't choose to believe it for a lot of years, but especially now when we, I've heard a lot of this stuff from Eric, but I've also heard a lot of it from the real truth guy or whatever he goes by these days. The flat earth guy.
Flat earth guy?
Yeah. Doesn't he go by Real Truth Guy or something?
Yeah, plain truth guy.
Yeah. But, you know, from him too, and talking about what is it called? The ferment or something?
Firmament, yeah.
Firmament that you can't get through, and it would just lace you with radiation. You know, I put a lot of things together. There's a documentary right now on HBO called Fukushima. Have you seen that yet?
No.
Well, it talks about the guys that after Fukushima blew up put on suits knowing they were going to die and marched in there to try and fix it before the radiation killed them.
Right.
Now this, I looked it up, and the radiation in Fukushima was supposed to be like 1/100th of what the firmament thing is.
No.
So you're telling me they can zip through that and zip back through it and get in the water and all this different shit and no radiation problems. We've never heard of a radiation problem coming back from a lunar module or anything.
Right.
But these guys couldn't walk into a building and without dying, without straight death.
Right.
Now they walked in knowing they were going to die. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think we'll ever know for sure because, you know, now you look at any story online and you don't know if it's real or not.
But I asked somebody, I said, well, why didn't we continue to go back to the moon? Well, we did everything we wanted to do up there. Well, if that was the case, there'd be cities built on the moon by now. I mean,
yeah, you would think.
If you could do it, it was that easy to go to the moon and get back, we'd be building everything up there. There'd be a skyscraper. Donald Trump would own a skyscraper on the moon.
Or Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is literally building rockets. Why is he not Why is he getting beat out by NASA? This guy doesn't let anybody beat him out.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not saying I don't buy it. I'm just saying I'm not sure. There's a lot of reasons to not believe it. I'm going to leave it there. I'm not saying it isn't happening and that we aren't all somewhat confused by the never-ending stream of propaganda that we get fed. But I certainly could see where it's fake. And if you're not open-minded enough to at least consider that, I think that says more about you than it does about me.
I mean, what I struggle with is I go to how many people would need to be involved
Yeah.
to keep that hoax going for as long as they've kept it going.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody on their deathbed said, you know what, I got to let it all out there. The whole moon landing thing was fake.
Yeah.
So you'd think somebody would have done that. But at the same time, look at COVID. Shit.
Yeah.
Look what they did there.
Yeah, that was just all lies.
They lied to your face and told you 6 feet apart you got to stand. And then
they gave you such theories as, well, if you're sitting down, it won't touch you. But if you stand up, you're going to die.
Put a mask on. Yeah. You're going to die.
Don't you dare stand up without putting that mask on because you
And then if you put this 3-foot plexiglass on top of a restaurant booth, it's going to prevent the virus from going anywhere near you.
Yeah, right.
The virus is stupid. It'll run into the plexiglass and you'll be fine.
And apparently those cells that are floating around in the air, they can't go like 6 feet 3 inches.
No, they cannot.
They fall dead at 6 feet exactly.
And only if you follow the arrows on the grocery store floor will you be safe. If you go the opposite direction of these arrows, you are fucked and you're going to die.
Of course. And your grandma's in the nursing home? Well, write her off, pal, because there's no helping her. She's just dead. Sorry.
So the government does have the ability, is the point, to pull one over on the American public and keep it going for quite some time.
Well, the world public, the whole world bought COVID.
Yeah.
That's the saddest part of it all. 7-8 billion people, they all fucking believed it.
There actually is a new variant out that is supposedly 28 times mutated. And so now it is immune to the virus or the vaccine and all of the boosters.
Oh.
And so now they're going out with the mask things again. And social distancing. It's called Cicada or something like that.
Yeah, you know what? It's called suck my cock. I'm not wearing a mask, and I'm not fucking standing 6 feet away from you. And if you get in my face about it this time like you did the last time, I'm knocking you the fuck out. I'm not putting up with that bullshit again. No,
you don't believe
way.
this one? You don't believe? I mean,
no.
it's a
I'm
new
just
variant.
not going to let people like. I had people because I wouldn't wear a mask that got in my face and stuff, and for the most part, I didn't do anything but yell back at them. This time, if somebody yells in my face, they're going to get hit with the fucking COVID. You know, it's going to be fists thrown this time because I'm not putting up with anybody's shit. Fuck them.
And you know, Abu was right. I mean, Amy Ackland could actually be our next governor.
I don't care.
Did you see some of these polls are coming out saying that she's actually leading Vivek Ramaswamy?
It's because Ohio is.
Come November,
I hate. It's twofold. It's one because Ohioans are genuinely stupid. There's that, and I mean, look at the fucking stupid football building we're building. We're stupid people, so we build stupid things and we elect stupid people. Look at Mayor Bibb. How much more dumb can a mayor be than that fucking idiot? And yet he's the guy we put in there. So Ohio's likely to vote in stupid people. That's the first thing. And the second thing is with Amy Acton especially, it is amazing how fast people forget things. What?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that COVID only ended what, 3 years ago?
Yes.
3 years, and in 3 years we've just forgotten that this cunt was a big part of the problem in our state.
Yeah.
We're just like, well, Vivek, you know, he likes Trump, therefore he's bad. Let's go for the lady that locked us up and made half of our goddamn our businesses close.
Yes.
Let's vote for her instead of this guy because this guy likes Donald Trump. Bunch of fucking morons.
Brian, yes, said did you get the email about all the data centers being built? Yes, in Ohio. Yes, I did. Thank you for that info, and I'm looking into it for a couple different things. So,
Okay.
Thank you. That will make a very interesting show. These data centers are something. Man.
What is the data centers about? I don't know anything about
I gotta look more into it.
I mean, what's the gist?
They're building these giant data centers. Supposedly they can get you sick. All kind of different things can come out of these things.
Oh, they're it's not just information. It's like
Well,
labs or something. So is Ohio the new Wuhan?
Might be.
Great. If they wanted to kill us all in Ohio, wouldn't they just drop a bomb on the Perry plant? That would be
we
that.
have a guy who's I just interviewed a guy who's running for Congress who says that he wants to go back to nuclear energy here.
Yeah. Well, why not? Fukushima.
That it's cleaner than coal and more effective than putting windmills in the lake.
Well, I'll say this about nuclear energy. I was all for it until I watched this Fukushima documentary. When I saw this Fukushima, because once again, you realize how stupid human beings are. So Fukushima was built on the beach. Now, it was raised, but it was built on the beach. And these brilliant people, and you got to think that architects of a nuclear power plant are brilliant people. You would think that, wouldn't you?
You would think.
They just had it in their head that there's no possible way there could be a tsunami that could get this high. Right up until there was a tsunami that could get that high.
I got to watch that.
Yeah, it's a really good. I don't know if I just missed it because that was right when my divorce was going on, so I probably just wasn't paying much attention. But that Fukushima documentary and just seeing the shit blowing up, can you imagine living like in Perry? Like if you lived in the town of Perry and you just saw one of those fucking towers blow up.
Yeah.
That would scare the shit out of you.
A little bit.
You'd be like, oh, I'm dead. I mean, would you even run at that point? Would you try to run or would you just be like, fuck, I'm done?
That's it.
Yeah, it's really scary. And they talked about it in this Fukushima documentary about these guys went to work, just guys. You know, they just went to work to make their living and pay for their kids' college and all the same bullshit we do. And then at the end of the day, they had to make the decision of, well, I got to risk my life. In fact, I got to end my life to go and try and save these people. I'm going to put on this gown, this outfit that doesn't do shit, and I'm going to walk right into a place that has the most radiation of any place on the planet and just try and unscrew a fucking thing or whatever. Yeah, just horrible, man.
This data center is to power AI.
Oh, good.
You still like this AI stuff, don't you?
I love it.
It's going to be the death of our country.
Of course. But you're not going to put it back in the bottle. It's not ending. So I'm going to use it until I can't.
You think it's going to take as many jobs as people think it's going to take?
Absolutely. I think I've been telling
people... Is that
people,
when we go to straight communism and we have breadlines?
Dude, I have been telling people for 2 years to get their shit in order for this. You know, you have to be vigilant. You have to find a way to be a valuable part of AI, not just let the AI do the work for you. Because we're all good at, dude, there's not an industry out there, I don't think, sans comedian, that is gonna not be replaced by AI. I think Don Jameson made a good point on our show last week about you can't really replace comedy with AI because it doesn't understand the nuance. And I don't think it ever will understand the nuance. It's too organized. But anything else is formulaic. I mean, think about any job that anybody does. Think about your job. Going into a studio. You're going to tell me AI couldn't do levels and drop in commercials and honestly book if you set it up. I mean, you could set AI up to do manual stuff. You could get it set up all day long to be emailing and texting and making rando phone calls to book guests.
That would be a little bit of a stretch, but you're right. I mean, as far as
now it would be. What about 2 years from now?
Yeah, maybe
once these data centers are all built. And dude, they're making AI stuff now. I saw a thing not too long ago, maybe 2 months ago. It's this big giant. It looks kind of like a crane sort of a thing, like you would see an overhead crane in a warehouse.
All right.
And it comes in, they come in with 2 trucks and they hook this thing to each side and they put it over a house and they lower it down and it will strip off and put up a new roof completely in like an hour and a half.
Wow.
I mean, it does all of it. It tears all the bad wood out. It replaces the struts. It replaces the big wood things. It puts all the shingles in. It does all that shit, but it's just like, and it's done in like 2 hours. It's fucking nuts. Dude, everything's going to get replaced by it. Everything. But there's always going to be a need for somebody to fix it. And that's honestly what I've spent the last year and a half trying to teach myself is how to be that guy that's going to be the guy that companies call when something fucks up. Oh, our phone system's not working right. It's not sending these calls to this number. Well, somebody's going to have to go in and look at the code or know the prompt set or whatever to say, okay, change this prompt to this so that it does this. And I'll be that guy. Until I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm going to have nothing, dude. I'm going to be just hoping that AI can give me a couple new legs I can walk better on.
Well, that's why you got to have guns before then, man, so that you can go around and shoot people and take their groceries or whatever. You're going to have to do one or the other at that point.
It's going to come to that, I guess.
Wouldn't it be nice if it does turn into the straight utopia that like Elon Musk talks about where there won't be work anymore? You just exist to have fun and the robots do all the work.
How great would that be?
That would be it'd be nice for a while, but don't you think you'd get bored?
No.
I think I would get bored.
Is the government just going to send me money, though?
Yeah, no, they take care of you, but then it makes everything worthless. How fun is a vacation if you don't have to put any effort into having it?
Oh, I'm fine with that. Less effort.
Maybe the first time, but what about the 5th time?
Yes, maybe.
You'd be bored with it. Oh, let's go to fucking Wyoming again. Great.
So the last thing I wanted to bring up before we get out of here, because we only got like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
President Trump is speaking at 9 o'clock tonight.
About?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
I have no idea.
I mean, it's supposed to be on the war in Iran.
Okay.
And what do you think it's going to be? And what's your theory? Because my theory is he's going to say we're getting out of this thing. He'll probably give a timetable of a week or 2 weeks or whatever it is. But he's going to say we're getting out. I don't think he's going to say we're putting boots on the ground. I think that.
Well, we don't need boots on the ground, do we?
I don't know, but I think he's realizing he maybe fucked up and took off a little bit more off than he could chew. Like these Iranians are, as backwoods as they may be, have a lot of military capabilities.
They're like the Iraqis.
And on top of that, the gas prices are going through the fucking roof and people are pissed.
Yeah, I'm pissed. Look, everybody, I have spent 30 years in the loudest rooms in the world, and I can tell you one thing for certain. I've got zero time for weak coffee or woke nonsense. Guess that's actually two things I don't care. If you're like me, you're tired of giving up your money to corporate sellouts who hate your values. You want a brew that's as unapologetic as a Marshall stack cranked to 11. Enter Blackout Coffee. This is bold, fresh roasted, 100% American grit in a cup. It's fuel for patriots who refuse to back down. Whether you're hitting the Patriot medium roast or the massive high caffeine kick of brutal awakening, this is the taste of real freedom and hard-hitting flavor. Stop supporting the bland beans of companies that don't stand for you. Head over to blackoutcoffee.com right now. Use my code, which is in the description, for an exclusive discount. You can save. It's time to wake up unstoppable. Blackout Coffee, folks. Fuel for patriots. Get yours now.
And so he's got to do something. And I think that's why he's doing this tonight, is to kind of say, hey, this is what's going to happen.
Well, I don't think he's going to do it under the guise of I fucked up.
No,
that's not in Donald Trump's playbook to actually admit anything wrong. Don't you think, if anything, he's going to go out there and he's going to frame it in the world of, you know what, our military did such a great job that we're ending hostilities early because we've taken out their leadership and we've taken out their high value targets and this and that. But I kind of agree with you. He's getting the fuck out because he fucked up. I don't think he thought that the gas prices would just skyrocket the way they did. And I mean, I don't think the first bomb was the fire from the first bomb was put out before gas went to $4.
I mean, I love him. I do. But like he's starting to annoy me a little bit. Like he said something yesterday or something. Somebody asked him about the gas prices.
Uh-huh.
And his quoting kind of here, what I can remember the quote was, but it was kind of like, well, you may be paying $4 a gallon for gas, but you don't have a country lobbing nuclear weapons at you. Well, I didn't have one before.
Yeah, as I say,
and I wasn't really worried about it before. And most Americans aren't really worried about it. You know what we are worried about? We're worried about $4 a gallon in gas.
Yeah, we're worried about
because we can't afford it.
$18 for a pack of ground beef.
I mean, his ass can afford $4 a gallon in gas. That's fine. But we can't.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he says something like that, I wasn't worried about Iran a month ago myself, but I am worried about what I'm paying for food.
Yeah. Do you think, and I don't know this to be true, I'm reacting to Twitter, so take this for whatever it is. Do you think he's starting to slide like Biden, just from age?
No. I don't. I mean, nowhere near what Biden
No,
is.
I mean, I'm not saying he's a fucking
I don't think that at
like
all.
Biden, but I'm saying, do you think that the mental he was so 4D chess ahead of the game in his first term, but now he's 10 years older, he's 80 whatever years old at this point. It's hard to think where every single thought, but it's hard to, dude, I'm getting older at 57 and I know I have a very different feel for the decisions that I make now than what I did when I was in my 30s or 40s.
Right.
This guy's running the planet. Every decision he makes affects 15 other things. Do you think his age is slowing his ability to see And maybe that's what happened in Iran, is maybe he saw this much when there was really this much. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's also got people around him.
Yeah, but they're all yes men.
I think Pete Hegseth was probably the wrong choice for the Secretary of War.
Right.
I mean, I know he was a soldier and stuff like that, but that doesn't make you
able to
have
lead.
the ability to lead the entire the entire thing. I don't know. I think that he did bite off a little bit more than you could chew on this one. Not that the military isn't doing their job.
No, they're not.
I think they're destroying all of Iran, but I don't think you just walk in and 5 weeks later take over the entire country.
Well, we proved that we can't do that in Iraq, which was weaker than Iran. Let's face it, Iraq was far weaker militarily than Iran. And far less radical, honestly. So, it just I don't know.
So I think today's going to say that we're getting out, but we're going to get out in like 2 weeks, and then he wants to get out of NATO, which will never happen. But
no,
he needs too much of a vote behind him to be able to get that done.
Yep. So,
and I don't know.
I mean, I guess we'll see tonight. I will not be watching. I will tell you. I'll tell you that in advance. I just can't, dude. I don't know how you do it, you or Jake. How you stay up on this shit. I would be a serial killer if I just watched the news every day. If I watched the news every day, I would get madder and madder and madder and madder till finally I'm rolling the streets in the middle of the night with my gun. I'm going to shoot this motherfucker. I just got to. I know he believes in what the left is saying or something. I just know I would get to that point, man, and I can't. I can't put myself in that place.
It is tough sometimes when you sit and you think about all these things that are going on, and then you look at your neighbor and go, do they believe this?
Yeah.
What do they believe?
Or are they looking at me because I don't believe this?
Right.
I look at that a lot more. Like I know for a fact my neighbor across the street, who I don't speak to, not because of any reason, I just never have. But I know he's a left-leaning dude. And I do wonder sometimes when I see him out there in his front yard or whatever, and I'm like, is he eyeing me up because I'm wearing this flag t-shirt? Like he wants to hit me with his car? I wonder about that shit because it's real. It's real these days.
Abu says he is 10 steps ahead. He will not give a time table. I think he will. I think he has to.
Yeah, he might have.
I think he's got to let the American people know this is what we're doing because people want to know when these gas prices are going down, when food prices are going down. Things are heading in the right direction, and he fucked it all up.
Well,
and people are mad. Even people that love him are mad.
And the thing is it's April now. If he doesn't put a quash to this now, the midterms are fucked.
Yeah, and I think they're already screwed, but they're really screwed.
They're really screwed if he doesn't put a stop to it right now. If he puts a stop to it right now, by the time the midterms come, gas can be about $2.25 again.
Right.
And if gas is $2.25 again, then he can use that for the midterms. If he waits even another month, till May, when summer, spring break and all that, when they raise prices anyway, he's doomed. The Republican Party be doomed. So we'll see.
All right, well, all that to look forward to tonight. Hopefully the spaceship goes off without a hitch and we can land on the moon.
You can hope for
again.
that.
Huh?
I'm hoping for the Challenger.
Jesus, dude. People die.
Yeah, but it's good TV.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching tonight. Appreciate it. God willing, we'll talk to you again next week or next Wednesday. Jim wanted to know what happened to the bonus time. We're not doing it because nobody was paying for it.
Yeah,
so,
well, there was that, and somebody had swollen balls and couldn't sit there for 90 minutes. So,
right.
So there it is. There's your answer.
Maybe we'll get back to that at some point.
Yeah.
So. All right. Have a great one. We'll talk to you again, my friends. We appreciate it.
All right. See ya.
Seth Williams loves this land, stands tall and proud. Believes in freedom, speaks his mind out loud. Mentored by Trip, he learned to be tough. Life knocked him down, but he got back up. chasing dreams under skies of red, white, and blue. Voting for Trump, he shouts it clear. WTAM tried to bring him down, but he's still here. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. Hates LeBron James, won't wear that crown. Prefers hard work and blue jeans in this town. Radio waves try to shut him up, but Seth keeps singing, filling that cup. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. On the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air.